Welcome to the clown show. Welcome to the circus. That's what this is. It's people like this that make a mockery of the sport of boxing. That skill set needs a lot of work. They got one big win in his career and is completely living off of that. That's a guy who you see here, who had a few gift decisions in his career, making a mockery of the fans in the sport of boxing. This is what's wrong with the sport of boxing. This is a true story. He is two-time world champion, star boxer, Roly Romero. 17 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. Roly Romero is the WBA welterweight world champion by default. He was the WBA junior welterweight world champion by default. Roly Romero got dominated and stopped by Isaac Pitbull Cruz and lost his title. He had a gift decision against Jackson Mariñez that everybody said Mayweather Promotions set up, right? He got a gift decision against Ishmael Barroso, 40-year-old journeyman, right? Who he didn't want to engage with, got dropped in the fight and looked absolutely terrible and got an early stoppage victory because referee Tony Weeks stated that Ishmael Barroso's age was a concern, and when he got hit clean by Roly, he didn't want to see no more. So he stopped the fight. Gift decision. Roly Romero could unify in a big fight. Now, he beat Ryan Garcia to the surprise of many. He shocked many people in the world, right? Roly Romero outboxed Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he did. Shocked the world. Nobody thought he was going to win that fight. Nobody. Outside of himself. Right? Okay. Now you can make a unification with a first ballot Hall of Famer, a 3-division champion, former unified undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and reigning WBO welterweight world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. Easy fight to make. Devin Haney, 33 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. Roly has a mandatory he doesn't have to have because unifications will trump mandatories. He wanted to fight with Conor Benn. That fell by the wayside. Conor Benn is now going to fight against Regis Prograis April 11. Why? Because Roly has this mandatory. Conor Benn doesn't have a belt. Right? Conor Benn is not the mandatory for Roly. The mandatory for Roly is not taking step-aside money, right? But what Roly could do now, since Ryan Garcia is looking to fight Shakur Stevenson, okay? He's looking to fight Shakur Stevenson at 140. Conor Benn is tied up. Mario Barrios just lost to Ryan Garcia. You could fight Devin Haney in a unification bout, right? No. This dude running around telling people he want to see Devin Haney get knocked out. He's a horrible boxer, but he won't fight him. Why don't you knock him out and unify the belts? No. And you have the media members prancing around, laughing and giggling when he says this moronic stuff. Instead of challenging him and saying, why don't you knock him out then? Or I want to see Devin get knocked out. Well, why don't you knock him out? You got the opportunity to knock him out. Why don't you knock him out and unify the belts? Since you said he's garbage. He's not a good fighter. He's a horrible fighter. And you just want to see him get knocked out. And you want to see him fight Ryan because you want to see Ryan knock him out. What the hell are we talking about? What the hell are we talking about? And nobody, the media, ain't challenging this. Instead of them saying, why don't you do it? Why do you want to see Ryan Garcia do it? Why don't you do it? And in the same breath, he's talking about, you see, Ryan is scared of me because you beat Ryan. Yeah, you beat Ryan. That's the only win in your career. That's legit. And even then, people say, well, Ryan Garcia wasn't himself, and Ryan Garcia wasn't this, and X, Y, and Z, so on and so forth. You got gift decisions. You got the audacity to talk about Devin Haney as a terrible fighter. And you can unify the belts in a big fight and get the most money you ever got in your career. And instead of you doing that, you running around. This is the problem I have with the sport of boxing. It's a circus. It's diabolical. It's a circus. So instead of this dude, when people interviewing him saying, bruh, that makes no sense, Roly. Why aren't you fighting him and why don't you knock him out? Why don't you be the one to do it since you don't like him and he's a horrible fighter? No, he's running around with this moronic notion and keep repeating himself. Well, if I knock him out, he's going to sue me. What are you talking about? These lies that Devin Haney sued Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia battered him. No, he was suing Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions because he didn't get reimbursed like he should have. That's why. And he cheated with performance enhancers. That's why. Diabolical. Bro, boxing is nasty work, man. It's nasty work. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.